Welcome to your third and final lesson on quotation marks. Rule number 6. You're only going to use one set of quotation marks when you have multiple sentences by one speaker. So notice in this example, you've got the beginning quotations here. You have 1, 2, 3 sentences, and the ending quotations does not happen until that last sentence by the same speaker. So you would not need to end this sentence with quotations and begin the next one with quotation marks if it's the same speaker. So somebody can say multiple sentences with just one set of quotations. All right, moving on. Rule number 7. Now, you're going to begin a new paragraph for each speaker change. This is how we as readers identify when there is a new speaker. And this is seriously important, is that you must indent. That indentation is the signal to the reader, hey, this is something new, whether it's a new paragraph or a new speaker. So keep that in mind. We've got these comments made by Tim. And then once he's finished, when Kim starts speaking, then we still have to indent. And then Tim speaks again, and we indent again. Okay, so if we wanted to continue the conversation, we could come here and Kim said, okay. All right, so notice that next line would be indented. So every time there's a new speaker, here is the new speaker Tim, this is Kim, this is Tim, and this is Kim. So every time there's a new speaker, we have to indent. Indirect quotations, rule number 8. That's when you're only giving the general meaning and it is not the exact words. Okay? You would not use quotation marks in an indirect quotation. You're going to look for things like, Shelley said that she does not like to have fun. This was not her word for word what she said. So she said that she does not like to have fun. It could have been Shelley said exactly what she said was, I never have fun. That could have been her exact quote, and then somebody generalized it to Shelley said that she does not like to have fun. Timmy wondered if there would be food. That was not the exact thought that popped into his mind. It was just a generalized meaning of what his exact thought was. His exact thought could have been, I hope we have, or I wonder if we'll have pizza and some dessert. Something maybe a little more specific than Timmy wondered if there would be food. So that's the generalized meaning of what you either say or think. And you would not need quotation marks for those. All right, rule number 9. Please make sure that when you are handwriting anything with quotation marks and punctuation, that the commas and the periods should look different. Do not make slash marks for commas and for periods because I won't be able to tell which one's which. Also, make the location clear. Don't place a comma or a period underneath the quotation marks. When you're typing, it's very clear if I scroll back up which one of these comes first. It's very clear that the period and comes before the quotation marks. So you need to make that same distinction in your handwriting. And if you don't, I cannot count it right. So please make sure that you don't place a comma or a period underneath quotation marks. Commas and periods come before them. That's that PQ rule that we talked about lesson 1. And then the final rule actually is just a tip. Look at and study how dialogue is written in your independent reading book. So once you get a book in your hand from the library, or if you have one from home, just make a mental note of conversations, dialogue in the story, and use those as models. That's the way they're supposed to be written. So check those out and let me know if you have any questions. Make sure you've got all of the key terms from all of these podcasts. And definitely write down questions on the left side of your Cornell notes. All right, good job, guys.